Test, test, one, two, three. And we'd like to welcome everyone to Alma Bryant High School. In today's game, brought to you by Southern Ray Boutique, you have the visiting Baker Hornets here against your homestanding Alma Bryant Hurricanes. Hurricanes coming off of a big win last week over Robertsdale, 34 to 6. Hall of Fame night here at Bryant High School. We're getting ready to kick it off. Hurricanes to start on defense. A little bit of rain in the air. I think it's going to be kind of on and off all night. He breaks off to the left. Found him a hole there. And it's finally brought down. We appreciate everyone tuning in and watching here live on the iNetwork YouTube channel. Just because a little bit of rain, the game will still be in progress tonight. Lightning happens. We will have a small break. However, Baker Hornets are going to take over on the 33-yard line. Sorry, that is the 28-yard line. Trip to the bottom side of the field here. Quarterback's going to throw it, and it is overthrown. Incomplete pass there. Bring up second down for the Hornets. Second and 10. And here we are. Quarterback's going to run to the right. Making a few miss. Finally brought down this Flowers. Looks like it'll be enough for a first down for the Hornets. Got a lot of cool things going on here at Alma Bryant High School, and throughout the course of the night, we'll make sure we get to some of those things, and we talk about some of our sponsors, some of the things going on here at Bryant, and we'll discuss a little bit about the iNetwork itself and what we consist of here, this student-led broadcast. Quarterback's going to keep it again to the right side, making a few miss, another miss. A lot of arm tackling going on there by the Hurricanes, and he ends up scoring. Had him a few times. We just got to put our arms on him and our hands on him and bring him down. Run through it here. I don't know. Again, that's kind of twice both runs there by him. He's just kind of moving back and forth. You can making some players miss. It ends up scoring there. And the PAT is up, and it is good. Real fast there. Hope all y'all can hear us out there. Hope we got all of our sound issues taken care of. That was pretty quick there by the Hornets. Defensively, we got to make sure we get some stops, um, not allow some of the movement there. And the Hornets are going to kick off here. Ball's fielded on about the 13-yard line for the Hurricanes. Going to bring it up to about the 28. Be first and 10. First and 10. Hurricanes ball on the 28-yard line. Looks like they spotted on the 29 there for the Hurricanes. See what the Hurricanes come out in here tonight. You know, Isaiah Dixon been playing quarterback a little bit. Come out last week and got the majority of the time there at running back. Had over 240 yards, I believe, rushing. So we'll see what Isaiah can do tonight. He's at running back. Run to the left side. Makes a few misses. Gain about 2 or 3 on the play for the Hurricanes. Be second and about 7. Trying to get our scoreboard here taken care of. Right side, hard run there. Enough for a Hurricane first down. Get to kind of watch us work here. Isaiah's lunging there. I believe that's Isaiah. Yes, it is. Isaiah Dixon lunges there. Try to pick up a few yards. A little option there run by the Hurricanes. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in. As you see things kind of happening here. Right as you watch here on the screen, number 15 there for the pass. Complete to Isaiah Dixon. Going to get up to the left-hand side. He gets run out of bounds. Be enough for another Hurricane first down. Nice job there. Little play action. Slip Isaiah out of the backfield. You're going to see Isaiah pick up a heavy load on the offense there. You're going to see him featured a lot tonight for the Hurricanes. Kid's, been playing running back since he was a freshman here starting. Was asked to come in and play some. BB there's going to keep it to the right side. A little option. Maybe pick up about 2 on the play. Be second 8 for the Hurricanes. BB around the right side option play. Had Carlito there for the pitch and opted to keep it. But again, you're going to see him featured a lot. He's kind of been the bread and butter of the Hurricanes offense for about 3 or 4 years now. Was used heavily last week, and you're going to see it again this week. We appreciate y'all tuning in and watching live here. iNetwork YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. A lot goes on. Another fake there. Passes up. That falls incomplete. Looked like Crandall was the intended receiver. iNetwork here is student-led broadcast. Again, if you hit that notification button here on our YouTube channel, you can get all our info on interviews we do, commercials we do, school news, individual like sport news, clubs. Bibby's going to roll out to his left. Throw is incomplete. Ball falls incomplete to Pope there. Number 1 for the Hurricanes. Looks like the punt team's going to come on for the Hurricanes here. Jackson White, you're going to see, man, this kid's got a leg on him. He can boot it, that's for sure. Dual sport athlete here for Bryant High School. Got a lot of them that play football for us, whether they're baseball players, basketball, wrestlers on the side, kids who play multiple sports. And it's good to be at a place where we share athletes. So it's like we'll have a delay of game. Yeah, delay game they're charged on the Hurricanes. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I've seen more delay of game calls this year on the Hurricanes than I have in quite some time. So here we are, Hurricanes set to punt. Had Hall of Fame here tonight, the inductees, and we'll talk about them a little bit later. Jackson White there with a nice punt down to about the 14-yard line. I believe he might have kind of had a little contact there on him. However, no call, and the Hurricanes will go to defense here. Hornets will take over 1st and 10. Maybe we did get a flag called. Looks like we're going to have another opportunity to punt. It was called running into the kicker. Only a 5-yard penalty, not the 15 that we was hoping for. Now the Hurricanes are trying to get an explanation, I'm sure, on the sideline. Coach is. Again, hit that notification button. School news is done every day here at Bryant High School, so we try to get all the information out to our students. The students in the iNetwork, student-led again, they'll go in and record the morning announcements, and we push it out on YouTube to all of our students and our faculty here at Bryant High School. So if you're one of those who would like to get school info and get it pushed in your notifications, go ahead and hit that notification button. Subscribe. Our kids love to see it. Thomas was just showing me here. He's our producer tonight for the iNetwork. Was just showing me exactly how many we do have that are subscribed to the iNetwork. So it looks like the penalty is declined. It should be on the 14-yard line. We'll see. We'll see if they get it right, and they do. There we go. A little confusion out there on the field. I think Coach maybe thought that it was a 15-yarder and it would have been a first down for the Hurricanes. Instead, it was only the 5-yarder running into the kicker instead of roughing the kicker. And the Baker Hornets would take over first and 10, ball on the 14-yard line. Talking to Coach this week, he talked about how the offense had to keep possession and run the clock and kind of not really milk it, but make sure that they were running the clock. A little weird formation here for Baker. Evidently, it's something they've been in before because the Hurricanes lined up to it. Oh, had a tackle in the backfield, and we ended up not getting him again. Dwight Malone had his hands on him, couldn't bring him down. Quarterback escapes to the left side. After scrambling a little bit, they gained about 9 on the play. Be 2nd and 1 for the Baker Hornets. Looks like they're going to stay in the same formation here. They can do all kind of stuff out of this. They can run quarterback, like I said. They can throw over here to the bottom side. Looks like he's going to opt to throw here. He's going to go deep. And the pass falls incomplete. Again, told you he can do a little bit of it all. Quarterback here for Baker, Flowers, got an arm on him now. Hornets much improved from last year. Hurricanes last home game lost in overtime here to Centronelle. Hard-fought game by the Hurricanes. Another run by Flowers. Does not pick up the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. You're going to see that a lot tonight out of him. I mean, he's going to take the ball himself a lot. Oh, it was 4th down. That's right, the incomplete pass was 3rd. 4th down, 4th and 1. We'll see what. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the ball boy is supposed to do that. Make sure there's no fake here. And he gets the punt away. Be fielded by number 4 there, Hayden Phillips for the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Of course, we'd rather have you in the stands watching live here at Bryant High School, supporting these student athletes. However, if you can't, make sure you log on here and watch live on the iNetwork YouTube channel. Again, but it's nothing like being in the stands and rooting these guys on live. Has a great group of people we inducted tonight into our Hall of Fame. This is our 3rd year in existence. People like Ricky LaForce, Fernice Lawson, the whole first team here, football team here at Bryant High School, lost in the semis there years ago in 98, 99. Handoff up the middle to Isaiah. Isaiah, big gain on the play. Gain of about 14. He's kind of tripped up, falls down. He knew he had green grass in front of him. He could have kept his feet there. So it'll be a Hurricane first down, 1st and 10, ball on the 42-yard line. Jeremy Maddox is another one we had inducted tonight. Played at Alabama A&M and just a standout and played some Canadian ball and arena ball. Just a great guy, great family. One of his brothers is already in, and I wouldn't be surprised if he has another one make it here in the near future. Just a great group of brothers there, great family. Dad, just a super guy. So congratulations to Jeremy as well. Daryl Bosarge is another one. Daryl played football here and ran cross country track here at Bryant High School. Also was on the golf team. Went to University of South Alabama and ran track there and has a couple awards from there. Bernice Lawson was talking about the first girls basketball player here at Bryant High School to sign a college scholarship. Just some great people, man. Ricky LaForce went to Spring Hill, played football and baseball, was our quarterback here. They're pushing for the first down there. Handoff up the middle again. And another Hurricane first down. Isaiah Dixon there with the run for first down. Sophomore quarterback in for the Hurricanes. Justice Carter there at tailback. Isaiah loses the ball, falls right on top of it. A gain about 4 on the play. You know, it's old saying, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Hurricanes are just kind of lining up and running it right at the Baker Hornets right now. Isaiah's running the ball super hard. Isaiah is the Optimist Club running back of the week here, the Crichton Optimist Club. Lawson Lee, offensive lineman, playing tackle tonight, was also the lineman of the week for a win against Robertsdale. Bourne keeps it, runs around the left side. That's enough for another Hurricane first down. Good read there by BB. Takes it to the left side off the option, keeps it. Good gain on the play. Carlito's out. Nope. That's Dimitri, I do believe. He's coming out, and Isaiah's back in. Ball on the 14-yard line for the Hurricanes. They're moving the ball down the field. Coach is right. You know, you got to keep the ball. Another about the gain of 3 or so on the play. Only going to show us a gain of 2 there. I mean, the coach talked about defensively, we got to contain the quarterback, and you saw the last the drive they scored on, he was able to dance around, and we weren't able to do that. Second possession, though, they came out in a little bit of different offensive formation to try to throw us off, and he was stuffed on the run there from the 1-yard line, or a yard to go. Had a fumble there. Little misread or miscommunication. Missed handoff there to Isaiah with BB, and we ended up losing the ball, but getting back on top of it, so it's still going to be Hurricanes ball. Third down and about 12 to 13 there for the Hurricanes. Also talked to the likes of Reggie Mosley this week. Reggie, you'll see, play a little bit of tight end for the Hurricanes. Also plays defensive end. Reggie's a junior, just a good-looking kid. We got timeout on the field, Hurricanes. At this time, we're going to go ahead and go over some of our sponsors and talk about our sponsorship here for the iNetwork. The iNetwork, again, is a student-led broadcasting system. We do all kind of things, man. We take pictures, make graphics, broadcast live sporting events, do our morning news. 99% of the social media you see done here at Bryant High School, and our TVs inside our school, and our big board outside of the school is done by our students here at Bryant High School. So we try to raise some money, and our money raised comes off of sponsorships or ads that are ran during our broadcast of home games. We broadcast somewhere around 30 games a year, and that kind of steadily grows. We actually will be broadcasting this Tuesday as the Hurricanes, ladies Hurricanes flag football team, the 6-1 Hurricanes will be at home against Baker, so we'll be broadcasting that live. However, we have to generate some money for these kids so we can buy equipment, we can feed them, buy them some nice clothing and things that they need. And these people like the Shade Tree are generous enough to help us out. So this is Glenn Jenkins at the Shade Tree. My son works for him, Zach Miller there. They do all kinds of stuff at the Shade Tree. It's for floral, for big events, weddings. They're artists, though. I mean, and some of their stuff is really, really, a majority of their stuff all of their stuff is beautiful. I haven't seen anything that I hadn't thought that wasn't. So go see them. Get back to action here. Passes up. Oh, diving towards the ball there in the back of the end zone is the Hurricanes. So it looks like we're going to elect to try to kick a field goal here. But the guys at the Shade Tree, man, they're artists. Everything they make is beautiful. They set up all kind of weddings. Their flower arrangements and canopies and everything, man, it's just gorgeous. So you need to get in touch with Glenn at the Shade Tree. Glenn and Zach, tell them that Coach Miller sent you from the I Network. We appreciate your sponsorship. The Shade Tree is $50 a sponsorship, very very cheap. It lasts all year long. Every sporting event we do, we broadcast. We'll do it throughout the year. So $50 goes a long way for one of our ads. So if you're interested in doing that, we just had Dwayne Lavelle just yesterday, and his family end up doing sponsorships. You'll see it a little bit later. He's an alumni here at Bryant High School, and so we have his graphic up. But he wanted to support us. He's a multi-year supporter of the I Network. So yes, most definitely. If you want to help out, get in touch with me over Facebook, or you can contact the school. Tell them to get in touch with Coach Miller. Started off about 74 degrees tonight and had some rain in the forecast, 45%. Throughout the day, it was supposed to be a low of 61 and a 49% chance of rain. So I think we're going to see it on and off during the night. A little rain here and there, small showers. Hopefully, we won't get nothing heavy. The lightning and stuff will stay away so we can continue on along with this game. And here we are. Hurricanes setting up for the field goal. Snap. Looks like maybe offsides or encroachment. Encroachment on the defense. There's no offsides in high school football. So I believe the kick was good, but the whistle blew before saying, so we're going to. So I can hear the officials up here. It's my fault. He blew it a little bit early. But here we go. Hurricanes going to attempt it again. Marked off 5 yards. Put him a little bit closer. Kid's got a pretty good leg on him here, so hopefully we can get 7-3. Snap from Lawson Lee. The kick is up. And the kick is, he's saying no good. Oh, man. Looked like it was a little bit wide left. They'll take over 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 20-yard line. We'll try to see if we can get – I can't see if we're sitting, so we'll try to see how much time's left here in the first. Baker Hornets are taking over 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Back in the regular formation. Motion. Minute 30 left here. That'll be number 19, Brown. Alex Brown there on the tackle. Little toss, actually counts as a pass there. Seen Alabama do it a couple years ago a lot. Gain of about 2 on the play there for the Hornets. Will be 2nd and 8. Looks like kind of an option play there almost for the Baker Hornets. Quarterback has a chance to keep it. Tossed it there. Around the right side, and it'll be enough for the Baker Hornets 1st down. Pink out was our theme for a pep rally in our game today. You see some pink there for Breast Cancer Awareness Month on the field. Swatted down there. Ended up getting a hand on the ball there for the Hurricanes did, and the pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down, second 10 for Baker. And we'll get to some of our other activities and sponsors here soon. We'll talk about our game day sponsor, Southern Ray Boutique. Oh, man. Missed tackles. Missed tackles. Had him there in the backfield or close to, just a little bit of a gain. A little shifty there. About to run out of first quarter here. Hurricanes are down 7-0 right now. Baker Hornets on the move. And that will be the end of the first quarter. And we also have some people like Coastal Roofing. So we'll get to some of our sponsors here in just a minute for y'all.
I'd like to thank some of the Alma Bryant High School sponsors: New World Electronics, Geotechnical Innovations, Fiber Tech Industries, Masterboat
Make
Builders,
sure we
Kimbison Marine. Thank you all for support of your Bryant Hurricanes.
make sure we also get to our cheerleaders and our band there at halftime. But let's go ahead and jump. We just showed the shade tree earlier. That's Glenn Jenkins there to Shade Tree. All his information is there. Go on Facebook to see some of the beautiful things, or the social media to see some of the beautiful things they do. And the next one, this lady here, Miss Iris Adams and her family. There's her grandson Aiden, plays at the University of West Alabama. A three-sport athlete here at Bryant High School. And Miss Iris is a huge supporter of Alma Bryant athletics. Whether it, you're gonna see, she didn't have a grandkid that plays here anymore, but you will see her in the stands. She's probably here tonight. You'll see her at baseball games, volleyball games, basketball games. She is going to be everywhere. There's something going on Bryant High School wise. She's just a huge supporter. She's a huge supporter of the I Network and of these kids that I have in my group and myself. So I appreciate you, Miss Iris. Thank you very much for your support and your sponsorship. And we have a flag on the field. A couple of dirty old yellow hankies there, I guess is I've heard it called before. It's going to drop back Baker up 5. It'll be 3rd and 6 now instead of the 3rd and 1 that they had. And we're going to see Tommy Spencer, one of our big supporter, also is there on our chat. Thomas was just Thomas just showing me. He said they may need an eye exam there. The officials, he thought the kick was good. So did I, but however, we didn't get it that way. And fake the throw to the left side, run up the right side. Finds a hole and is enough for a first down. A big gain there for Baker. We got a couple key guys out. Jonathan Phillips is out, number 18. Man, he finds his way to the ball a lot. Braden Lee, and you're going to hear his name here in a little bit, had an injury there at MGM, and he's out now. So we hope he gets better soon. Those are two starters on defense. Looks like we have a sideline warning on the Hurricanes. Might have had some coaches out of the box, out on the field. Can't see from our vantage point. However, the Baker Hornets take over. Are there at 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. Going to fake the handoff. Going to let it go. Now they're going to call it a touchdown. I would
Deep pass to Baker Hornets. Move complete for a touchdown, Baker Hornets.
I'm not sure. I don't have the roster, but I believe that's going to be Kane.
13 to nothing with a PAT attempt by number 46.
Touchdown there. Touchdown there by the Baker Hornets. Extra point attempt by number 46 is up next here. Snap is good. Kick is good.
Number 46 is Baker Hornets. PAT attempt is up and good. Baker Hornets 14.
First time we've seen him go long there.
11
Wide receiver gets by. So I'd like to see kind of a replay of that and see what it looks like on our end. But anyway, they call it a touchdown. So we appreciate y'all tuning in and watching live here on the iNetwork YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. But better yet, next home game, get out here and watch these guys live. Next week we'll be on the road at Foley, and then we'll be return home for our next 3 games after that as we close out our last 3 games at home. Long homestand there for 6 games at home this year. Hopeville was our opening contest there. Beat them at home. Ended up losing in overtime to Citronelle. Hornets to kick off. And the ball goes into the end zone. Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Go ahead and grab another sponsor here while we're waiting. And you're going to hear about this guy again. Gibson Engineering. This is Michael Gibson. Perk test, land clearing, driveways, environmental cleanups, new septic tank repairs. Michael does a little bit of it all. Alumni, and you're going to hear that a lot when I say alumni tonight. But alumni, Alma Bryant High School, played football here. Michael's a multi-year supporter of the iNetwork and our group of kids that we have. So we appreciate Michael. Go see him for any of your needs at Gibson Engineering Services. He's also got a new little business he's doing. It's a drone service. If you've heard about our roundabout going on there at Irvington Ballabatra Highway and 188 there at McDonald's, you'll see some pictures that Michael's taking with his drones. It's pretty cool to see the progress that they're making. Alternative route to get from the Bayou to Bryant High School, kind of got to go down Paget Switch, hit 2 Mile, then come back to Bryant High School. So takes a little bit of extra time, but it seems to be going well this week. We've been doing it all week. Bus routes have changed. They flip. That's a handoff to the left side. Oh, and he breaks. Isaiah running the ball hard. It's going to be enough for a Hurricane first down. Good job escaping a massive white there. Gets around the left side and was finally brought down. But we had to switch our bus routes. Usually our Grand Bay goes second. Alba kids or Ballabatra kids will go first. We've switched that around where Grand Bay's going first, and that will last all the way until about at the end of December when we come back to school from the Christmas break. So it's been going well. Takes some adjustment. I know it takes some adjustment for our parents and our students, but I had to get up a little bit earlier. BB's going to keep it around the left side, and about a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9, ball on the 27-yard line for the Hurricanes. But with all that being said, I think it went smooth. Just a few issues, but nothing real big. So I think the roundabout's going to help. Roundabouts are statistically they reduce wrecks more than just stop signs, more than red lights. The number is actually a lot higher than what you would think. So it's going to be safe for our kids, and we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it to be done too. BB around the left side, right side, sorry. And about a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. Going to be about 3rd and 5 for the Hurricanes. Ball on the 41-yard line. Now, this is the only second game that you will see our quarterback there that's getting a lot of playing time. Isaiah had started the first couple games of our season there at running back. Um, had a big game last week. Mounted a big comeback against Daphne. Ended up losing there late. Daphne was up big on us and close to the first down. Oh, we're gonna have a face mask, I do believe. It's in that position for one. Hard run there by number 5, Isaiah Dixon. Isaiah's packing on some yards again tonight, which we knew we could.
Dixon up the middle. Gain 4 yards. Flag on the play.
It'll be a face mask, 15 yards. And they're going to walk it off here. They'll put the Hurricanes past midfield. Again, we thank you for tuning in. Take a picture. Show us where you're tuning in from. Send it to us on the iNetwork Facebook page or Alma Bryant High School Facebook page. We control both of them. So kids like to see where y'all are, watching from, how big your TV screen is. If you're watching on your phone, I know we got a lot of people from out of state or are not in Mobile County that can't get down here. We have a lot of those types of people, and we really like watching y'all. We have some people, some alumni that I know watches. We'll see Julie pop on every now and then. Graves, she was the iNetwork sports reporter last year. Took pictures for her. She's a Southern Ole Miss. Sorry, BB's fighting for yardage there, and his helmet comes off. He's gonna have to come out. Isaiah, I believe, is gonna go in at QB now until we can get him back in. But you see a lot of that students that can't get here or they're out in college. We have some grandparents and relatives in other states that watch. We've had people from Ohio that's contacted us and said, hey, they watch us every week. They don't even have someone that plays for us. They just kind of ran across it on YouTube and enjoyed what we're doing here with our students and the iNetwork. So running backs in the ball game, Justice Carter. Isaiah's going to take the snap, handoff up the middle. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down. That's Dimitri, I believe, there with a hard run. We have a timeout on the field. Maybe heat timeout. No, that's going to be a timeout, Baker. Go ahead and get to a couple more of our sponsors here. Grand Bay Auto Supply. Grand Bay Auto Supply has been around forever in Grand Bay. Ever since I can remember. That's telling my age. All your vehicle, home, garden needs, they have everything there that you need. Locally owned and operated for years, serving the great community of Grand Bay. And they do. They have everything. You can go in for a water hose and come out with lawnmower parts. You can come out with things for your yard. You can come out with plumbing parts. You can come out with things for your car. They have everything there. Great people, locally owned, great service. Go see them at Grand Bay Auto Supply, and we appreciate your sponsorship of the iNetwork. Here's another one right here, my dude, McGilberry Plumbing LLC. You talk about a great group of people here. They have a daughter that is a freshman cheerleader, I do believe. Repair new construction service, all of Mobile and Baldwin County, licensed and insured. Give them a call. I've been seeing their name a lot on social media. People are asking for plumbers, and this is one of the first ones I see come up. So try them out. See what they got there for you. That's McGilberry Plumbing LLC. Thank you for your sponsorship of the iNetwork. We really appreciate you. And here we are. Back at it. Hurricanes moving the ball again. They kind of did this last possession, moved it down, and ended up not getting the field goal. They hit it at first, but a whistle blew. Had to line back up and was not able to get it through. And the clock's rolling here in the second quarter, and that's enough for a Hurricane first down. And moving the chains here. Ball on the 29-yard line for the Hurricanes. And again, just kind of, methodically moving the ball down the field. We just got to come away with some points here for this one. 14-0. Second quarter. BB pitches. I believe the Hurricanes is able to fall on top of it. Carlito Davis, I believe, is in the backfield. He was. Carlito was in the backfield, was able to get back on top of the ball. But the Hurricanes lost a big chunk, about a loss of 7 on the play. So it'll be second down and about 12. Sorry. At about 16, 17. Hurricanes are kind of hurry up, a little busted play there. We had a quarterback open up one way and a running back or fullback go the other. Was able to pick up about 4 on the play. So still, it's going to be about 3rd and 13. Hurricanes need a few more yards here to get them close to be able to kick a field goal. Isaiah at fullback. Carlito at tailback. Going to be a pass play. Pass is complete. Tackle quick. It'll be 4th and 5, it looks. Pass is complete. Number 16. Bring up 4th down. That was Pace there with the reception, number 16. And here we are, have a timeout. We're going to go ahead and hit a couple more. We left off at McGillberry Plumbing again. Go see them guys. We appreciate it. This is their first year sponsoring the iNetwork, and I look to be doing business with them and having their support for many more years to come. And we're going to get to Tyler here at Premier Collision. Big supporters of the iNetwork, multiple year supporter. You're going to see another graphic of them very soon that we'll talk about. Premier Collision, they're a direct repair shop for your from any major insurance companies, and will work with really any insurance company, locally owned and operated, customer service driven. Biggest thing is locally owned, alumni, a Nappy Ward finalist. Just great people over there at Premier Collision, and they've been sponsors multiple years for the iNetwork. And Tyler really is one of the first ones. Whenever I open it up, he is right on it. He'll message me and say, "Hey, Coach, we want in." So we really appreciate your support. Go see them at Premier Collision. They got all your body work needs and repair the needs for your vehicle right there. So again, locally owned and operated, and they support us, so go support them. Thank you very much for your sponsorship of the iNetwork. And let's go ahead and talk about. Well, let's jump here to the play on the field. Like a bad read there. Might have been open on the left side. He ended up giving instead of pulling, and now the Hurricanes will Baker Hornets will take over on downs here. Hornets will take over 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. We got 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Hurricanes are down 14-0 right now against a pretty good Baker Hornets team. So we got to make sure we keep them out of the end zone here. Oh. Nice tackle there by Hayden Davis, number 4. Only a gain of 1. Rears back to throw it, slips out of his hands, and man, he had the right side there open, but was able to close in on him. Only a gain of one.
9 for the Hornets. Hayden Davis, number 4 for the Hurricanes, with the tackle on the play.
Getting a call from the sideline. The Baker Hornets are. It's like the same play. Pass falls incomplete. Be third down. You know that you've seen Baker kind of take a turn here in the past. Years ago, they were one of the teams that struggled. West Mobile has grown big time. It's the biggest school in our school system for sure. A lot of students to choose from over there to play sports, and they've done real well here in the past. So Hurricanes though have held with them historically, so we'll see how it goes tonight. 14-0 right now. They just stopped right here. Oh, was right on him. Pass falls incomplete. Be fourth down. Fourth down there for the Baker Hornets. Nice job by the Hurricane defense. Punt return team will come on here. Getting a very nice job defensively. A little bit we'll talk about our swim team, flag football, volleyball. Volleyball had senior night the other night. Has two seniors there. Hayden Davis calls for a fair catch, and the Hurricanes will take over on the 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Hurricanes. Congratulations to Alma Middle School, one of our feeder schools. They'll be going to the playoffs, playing Denton. I just talked to their head coach when we was down there earlier for the Hall of Fame night here at Bryant High School, and asked him who they were playing. I talked to Coach Whitehead earlier on today and during the week. So congratulations to them. Good luck to them. I'm not sure if they're hosting or not. Maybe we can find out that information and relay it to y'all. But still always good to see our feeder pattern doing well in any sport. Booby's going to drop back. He's going to let it sling here. Pass falls incomplete. Trying for pace down the field, number 16. Bourne let it air out a little bit. Be second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line for the Hurricanes. Here we go. Tall option pitch to number 28, Carlito Davis, and picks up 2 on the run. Have a timeout called. Timeout called by Baker. Be third down and 8 for the Hurricanes when we come back from this timeout. We'll go ahead. Let's talk about some of the things we have going on here tonight. First of all, I told you I was going to hear about McGillberry Plumbing again. This is McGillberry Plumbing player to watch. It's Reggie Mosley. Reggie's a junior here at Bryant High School. You can tell when you walk on the field, this kid is a specimen. I mean, he's a big old kid. He's a hard worker. He is very mellowed type personality when you see him in the hallways, but on the field that changes. There's some kind of switch that goes off on him that gets turned on, and he works hard. He works hard in the weight room, but he's a yes sir, no sir kind of kid in the hallway. Just a great kid, being recruited and looked at by a lot of folks. Where's number 0? He changed jersey numbers. Where's number 0? Plays tight end and defensive end for the Hurricanes. So the McGillberry Plumbing player to watch is Reggie Mosley. We appreciate McGillberry Plumbing for supporting the iNetwork and having that sponsorship there. Brandon running the ball hard, short of the first down. Going to be about 2 yards short. Ball on the 46.5 yard line. Isaiah's wanting him to go for it. And here we are. Hurricanes going to hurry up and get to the ball. Dimitri at fullback. And we got him to jump. Holy smokes. If this guy down here on the bottom by Coach Sessions is not getting an earful right now, I'm going to be very, very surprised. Look, we have a straight on angle here to the play. I mean, you can't get any closer than what we have right here. And they're going to call false start on the Hurricanes because we thought he jumped. They didn't call it, so our offensive lineman stood up, so they're going to call false start. That is not a very good call, and that's not a very good look for the officials there. Again, because you can see it straight on from where we at on the iNetwork. I mean, it's dead in the middle of our cameras there. There's no angles to say, hey, there's an angle. Not a very good call there, so now the Hurricanes going to be forced to punt. It would have picked up the first down on that encroachment call. Whew. I'm surprised that Coach Sessions ain't in his guys down here pocket right now. However, ball's going to be punted down to about the 22-yard line. Wow. It's hard. It's hard for. We'll just move on. I don't get in trouble. We appreciate y'all tuning in and watching here tonight. Make sure you tell us in the comments where you're watching from. Love to hear from you. I know some of our teachers will go home and watch. I've even set my father-in-law up so he can watch from the house. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. And the Baker Hornets are going to take over 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Not much left here in the second quarter, so we got to make sure we not letting anything get behind us, keep everything in front, and go tackle in front of us. Hurricanes was moving the ball a little bit. Had a 4th down, trying to get the 4th down conversion, and was not able to get it. There we talked about Mosley. Mosley was in there helping on that tackle. A couple other Hurricanes come flying in. Mosley at the bottom of the defensive line there, playing defensive end. Reggie Malone, pass. Tackled in a hurry there by number 4, Hayden Davis, but it's enough for a Baker 1st down. Ball will be spotted on the 35-yard line. They're trying to hurry up, move it. It's going to be a lot of quick stuff here, I'm sure. We talk about wrapping up. Just can't come in there throwing our shoulder. We got to make sure we wrap up. Be 1st down. They're trying to move the ball here. I'm not sure how many timeouts. I know they spent a few. They're trying to get lined up. There's about 25 seconds left here in this ball game. Again, we had him again wrapped up. Ends up spinning and getting away. That's where their offense has been tonight. He just kind of backs up. Uh, I don't know if it's a call draw or if it's an RPO type deal, and he doesn't see anything. He's just taking off running. But clock is dwindling down here, and they're trying to get him a easy score. Pass is complete, and that'll be a touchdown for the Baker Hornets. Mm. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 21 to nothing. A few seconds left here in the second quarter. We're about to go into halftime. Sometimes you watch on TV and you watch here like tonight, and you wonder why teams just don't go hurry up all the time. However, though, if you can't move the ball, go and hurry up, and you allow the other team to get the ball back real quick, um, that offense may not work for you. Not something you can do all the time, but they had us on our heels there. Crucial no call there on the encroachment. They ended up taking over, moving the ball downfield. Wasn't able to wrap up, make a few tackles. We had a quarterback there wrapped up and ended up letting him go. Just kind of spun out of it and took around the left side, and then he throws a touchdown pass. And the Baker Hornets are up 21 to nothing right now over the Hurricanes. Not where we want to be standing going into halftime with deficit of 21 to nothing. Hurricanes have moved the ball a little bit, just can't come away with some points. Missed the field goal, moved it in the possession after that, moved it in the last possession they had here, and had a fourth and about 3. Should have got the first down, didn't. And here we are, 21 to nothing. A couple plays later, and the Hornets score. And the thing about them is they can hit quick. I mean, they're that team that can hit it pretty quick. Hurricanes going to take the field. I don't look for anything too big here. Look for them maybe to run the football, get into halftime, and let's see if we can make some adjustments and regroup and get back after it. So we'll see what they got here. BB still in at quarterback. That's what you've seen all night since the one play where his helmet come off. Hand it off to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to make a cut. Have a host of Hornets there on the tackle, and that is going to be halftime. We're going to try to get the music set up, the volume or the mic set up upstairs. However, Hurricanes are down 21 to nothing right now. 2 of their touchdowns is quick strikes. There's a long pass there for their second touchdown. The one they had just then, a little kind of hurry up, 2-minute type offense that they were running, and scored real fast on that. Hurricanes was able to move the ball a little bit, and control the clock some. Ended up missing the field goal. Ended up having a stalling out on the other side of the 50 for him at one point in time, and didn't have the no call there on the encroachment, and it was forced to punt. And again, like I said, Baker kind of moved it. I mean, historically, Baker's going to drop back, RPO type situation. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. He's their athlete. He's their guy. When he does have some guys he can throw it to. The Kane kid, which I think is called 2 touchdown passes. He's one that he can throw it to. Last year they struggled with having somebody to throw it to. They were relying on Flowers to do everything. This year he's got a little bit of help. So Baker Hornets about to take the field. Their band is. We'll talk about a few things. We talked about our McGillberry player to watch was Reggie Mosley. We're going to talk about our next person. Next person here, Isaiah Dixon. Isaiah Dixon is the Revitalizing Heating and Air Senior Spotlight. That's Chance there at Revitalizing Heating and Air. They're my AC guy. I mean, he's great. You call him up and he's Johnny on the spot. So fair. He's going to treat you right. So get in touch with him. But he's a big supporter of Bryant Athletics, of the I Network. Um, Went to school here. Just a great kid. He's got a daughter that plays softball here. He's got a young son, Tyson. That's a multi-sport athlete already at a young age. Great family. So we really appreciate him. But he's our senior spotlight, and that's Isaiah Dixon. We talked a lot about him. Creighton Optimist Club player, running back of the week last week. Robert Stell, over 240 yards rushing. Has some pass yards in there as well from when he played quarterback. Just a great kid, Isaiah. I have him in class. He helps out with our news coverage as well. He does a little bit of it all. I mean, he's just such a good kid. So proud of him, and I look for you'll see him playing somewhere next year in college. That's for sure. But your senior spotlight is Isaiah Dixon. We're going to hit a couple commercials real quick, and then we'll get back to when the Alma Bryant marching band comes out on the field. They just come from getting superiors at the Zaya Festival band competition that was at MGM last weekend. So we'll come back to them in a little bit. But we're going to hit a couple of our commercials. Thank you for tuning in to iNetwork. It is halftime. Baker Hornets 21, Hurricanes 0.
Your high school experience is going to be better than ever before. We have established a culture of excellence at Alma Bryant High School, and our students, faculty, and staff exemplify that every single day. Excellence is the expectation, and in line with that paradigm,
set up, all you gotta do is push the button. I'm also gonna be recording. All right, thank you.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your award-winning Alma Bryant High School Hurricane Marching Band. The Hurricane Band is proud to perform for you their 2023 production entitled No Rain. Musical selections include No Rain by Blind Melon, Umbrella by Rihanna featuring soloist Cameron Schilling, and Prince's Purple Rain featuring soloist Noah Shirley. There's a storm brewing in Irvington, Alabama, and the Hurricane Band is about to make landfall. And we're going to rock you like a hurricane. Drum Major Caleb Alford, is your band ready? Make some noise for the Alma Bryant Hurricane Marching Band. hear it one more time for the Alma Bryant High School Hurricane Band. Hurricane Band council members include Molly Blanchard, Jaslyn Byrne, J.D. DeVitt, Matthew Eldridge, Isabella Galvin, William Derby, Emily Graves, Shelby Hammond, Shelby Johnson, David Knight, Taylor Mosley, Nova Murphy, Isabella Wynn, Keegan O'Brien, Jasmine Pate, Brianna Pope, Connor Reeves, Jaden Rice, Cameron Schilling, Alex Schlump, Tyler Watson, Brandon
All right, Hurricane fans. Like we said earlier, the Hurricanes will be back in action next week. We'll be traveling to Foley, and it'll be our last away game of the season. After that, we'll have Fairhope at home. The 26th, which is a Thursday, will be Davidson at home for homecoming, and then we'll end up with a Northview on November the 3rd. So Hurricanes last three ball games they're at home. Be traveling next week to Foley. Let's talk about other teams and other things going on. The Alma Bryant flag football team sits at 6-1. Lost their first game to McGill. We lost 14-13. A very close game. Since then, we've went on a roll here. We've won 6 in a row from there on out. Blanked our last. Uh, Blanked our last 3 opponents. I'm sorry, we had some people behind me talking. Blanked our last 3 opponents. We'll be playing Baker here at home on Tuesday. Will not be a JV game as earlier stated. I think Baker doesn't have enough for a JV squad. Our JV squad actually won against Theodore 13-6 last week. The varsity team won 26-0. So varsity has shut 3 different opponents out. Be at home against Baker, and we hope everyone comes out and watches as the Hurricanes flag football team plays their second region game and looks to make it into the playoffs there for flag football in our first year of existence. Players like Brooklyn Delgado, Lily Warbington, Maddie Marie Grayson, also all of those I just mentioned, Sanaya Johnson, all play other sports. Kylie Reed, another two-sport athlete. You're going to see a lot of them that are play for us, that play other sports. And these girls have come out. It's been a learning curve for us as coaches, as an old high school football coach, coach varsity, coach freshman, JV. Have done a little bit of it all here at Bryant High School. Now stepping over and teaching girls who have an idea about the sport but don't understand things like spacing and some routes, and to see how they progress from day one of practice to the last ball game against Theodore is truly amazing, and just a true testament of their dedication and hard work to get better at the sport. So we really appreciate them girls, and look, they're fun to watch. We can score quick. Defense is lights out. We had another pick six last week. Had the 1 week before. So these girls can play. Come out and watch them. There's something special. I had a little bit of a ranking come out, and it's not nothing from the Alabama High School Athletic Association, but it's someone who will come in and ranked some of our girls or some of the girls' teams throughout the state, and we were sitting there right in the top 10. So cool to see. Come out and support them. And congratulations to our girls. I apologize. A few other things going on. We had our first cross country meet at Bryant High School uh, last week. We have a new cross country course, the first cross country course here. Um, John Vickers ended up winning that here at Bryant High School. It was a great event there for Coach Higgins and our cross country team. So that's exciting to have going on here. Our dual enrollment program and Cambridge program, dual enrollment is working with South Alabama, University of South Alabama, and Bishop State. It is one of a kind. These kids are excelling. They're getting free college credits right now that will go with them into college. They can start off as a sophomore in college, or even better, if they do it throughout their 3 years, 4 years here at Bryant High School. So really cool with the dual enrollment program. I highly suggest that if you're a kid wanting to go to college, that is something you look into for sure. Um, some other things going on. Our 33-day attendance challenge is right in the middle of it right now. Our students have been challenged to be here for 33 days straight. Every week at the end of the week on a Friday, they get to have out of uniform. If they're able to go the whole 33 days without missing a day, that means doctor's notes, parent notes, all of that, 33 straight days without missing a day for any reason. They get put into a pot and to have their name drawn for things like a flat screen TV, um, AirPods, Beats, iPads, and all kind of other items that they've got for them. I think they even said a PlayStation 5. So really, really cool stuff for them in the 33-day challenge. So those have been coming. I think Mr. Sprinkle actually sent something out and said this time last year our attendance rate was in the high to mid 80s, and our attendance percentage this week compared to last, we're in the mid to low 90s. So better in attendance. It's important for you to be here. The seat time is important, and it's going to cut down from all those truancy letters you get. So come to school. It's important. Whether you're going to go to college or you're going to go into the workforce, it is important. Hurricanes take the kickoff, and he's brought down about the 17-yard line. It's going to look like 17, 18-yard line for the Hurricanes. They'll take over first and 10. We had Gracie Jenkins come in today. She's a sophomore at the University of Alabama. She was talking to some of our Azalea Trail ones that are wanting to be Azalea Trail in Azalea Trail this week. She came in and talked to them about their digital footprint and how they need to make sure that it stays clean, and how employers and colleges and fraternities and the whole deal, how they're going to be looked at, and it can affect you. And she said something. We was talking about Canva in there, which is what we teach in marketing. I teach how to use a Canva for our graphics, and she was saying how much she uses Canva in college and how it's going to help them out. So I've been telling our kids that for years here in the marketing classes and the digital marketing that I teach. So it was good to hear it come from a college student. So I kind of looked at some of the kids and sitting in there with her as she was giving her spiel on something cool that she's trying to do, her ambassadorship that she's doing with some young ladies to talk about digital footprint, keeping things clean, and the importance of it. And so it's cool to look at some of the kids and say, hey, I've been telling you this. This coming from a college student. And you could use it into the workforce as well. So, he pulled it, and then he lost the ball, and he falls back on top of it. Maybe. Looks like Baker's pointing that way. And Baker Baker's going to come away with a fumble there. BB looks like it just slipped out of the backside of his hands as he was carrying it. I couldn't see if anybody got a hand on it. However, Baker ends up falling on it. They're going to get the ball in the short end of the field here for them. Not what we needed to start the third quarter. That's for dang sure. Run around the left side. Ends up getting around us there. Tackled by number 0 and number 8 there for the Hurricanes. We talked about Reggie Mosley, number 0, earlier. Ball on the 18-yard line. It'll be second down at about 3 there. About 3 for the Baker Hornets. Head off the left side. Got a flag on the field. I believe that touchdown's going to be called back here maybe. And we've had them bottled up a couple times tonight. Just can't get the tackle. Maybe we had a hold here. Looks like maybe try to pin our corner in. Discussion on the field. And is going to be marking it off here. Charged against a false start. Illegal formation, as I'm informed up here. Even though whatever it is, it marked off 5 yards there against Baker. I don't care how they call it. And here we are, Hurricanes trying to hold the Baker Hornets off. Man, the running backs are running hard. They play hard there at Baker, and that's enough for a Baker first down. Be first and goal for the Hornets. Ball spotted on about the 5 to 6 yard line. On the 6 yard line. We appreciate you tuning in there, Miss Wanda, from Prattville, Alabama. Thank you for tuning in to the iNetwork. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the iNetwork, hit that notification button. Go to our other social media platforms too. Number 45 there for Baker around the right side. Gets in enough for the 6 yard run there by the Baker Hornets. Excited for that young man. Kick is up. And the PAT attempt is good. Fumble there by the Hurricanes. Recovered by Baker. Short side of the field. Ended up scoring to go up 28-0. Again, I think the tell of the night for defensively is I think we've been there. We just can't make the tackle. That's plain and simple. You see it, I see it. Hurricanes in a position. We just got to wrap up and secure the tackle here. So Hurricanes going to take over after the kickoff. Talk about another sponsorship here. 3 Boys and a Dog. This is my wife here. She owns her own blog. Homeschooling tips, tricks, crafts, books, worksheets for homeschooling boys and active girls. Man, my wife supports everything we do here at Bryant High School. Of course, my son Thomas is our producer here. I really appreciate her. She's off on a little retreat this weekend, having herself a good time with some friends, and I'm glad she's able to go do that. But of course, I miss her, but I appreciate her support. She supports everything here at Bryant, from us doing the Christmas party for our special needs students here. All kind of things, she helps us do. So legal participation there by the Baker Hornets. I think that's number 0. I can't really tell because his jersey's kind of up. Once your helmet comes off, you cannot participate in the tackle, and he did so or tried to do so. Therefore, it's going to be a penalty on them, which is going to be good. It'll put us close to the 30-yard line. Sometimes, and I don't know what's going on with the officials. I listen to Big Red's grandpa up here. Been an official for years. He's up here in the box helping with the clock for the officials. And so illegal participation there against Baker. Be 1st and 10 there for the Hurricanes. Ball on about the 33, 34-yard line. Hand off up the middle. Hard run. We got a helmet off. Dimitri looks like, I believe that is. Helmet comes off. So hard run there by Dimitri. It looks like Isaiah's in a quarterback. And BB come up a little bit. Come up a little bit limping there in the last possession on the fumble. So Isaiah's back in at quarterback. Let's see what he does here. Nice tackle there by Baker, but there's enough. Carlito's run is a first down for the Hurricanes. I like watching Carlito run the ball. He runs it hard. Had a very good game. We were down against Daphne big at halftime and come back out and was moving the ball a little bit, went into kind of a heavy set, and we just didn't come out of it. And we ended up coming close back in that game. They ended up beating us by 2 touchdowns. However, they scored one late to go up by 2. Hand off at the middle. Hard run there. Looks like a gain of about 5 or 6, 5 for the Hurricanes. Moving the football again. Dimitri Harriet there with the hard run. Had a 9-yard gain a while ago. Now they're about a 5-yard gain. Good to see Dimitri getting some carries and playing hard. Appreciate all of our iNetwork students helping tonight. James as well. Not sure what that was. Gabe also was manning our camera as well. A lot of the graphics you see are done inside the iNetwork class we have. We have 2 classes during the day, 2 different periods. That's a mark off of 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. It's a false start by the Hurricanes there. Looks like the rain right now is held off a little bit. I should have some cool weather. I believe we got a cold front coming in, so be nice and chilly. I know them deer around my house are going to love that. Isaiah around the right side ends up getting maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Be 3rd down. Deer everywhere around my place, and that's how it is in the country. If you're listening from some city somewhere, or down around our area, you'll see all kind of wildlife. I've seen them out here at football practice. We had practice stopped still one day because we had 3 of them walk out on the field while all of our players are out there. Pretty cool, but we're starting to get into some of that cool weather, and I'm glad it's starting to cool off. Isaiah's going to boot to his right. throw and the pass is complete. Number 16, Pace. That's Pace with the reception. Isaiah has thrown the ball a lot. I mean, for a kid who's not a true quarterback, he's our best offensive athlete we have, and they can get out there and run the offense. And he's smart. He's been playing ball a long time, so he understands football, man. But he's kind of come along and watched him throw, warm ups throughout the year. Here he is. He's gonna throw again. He lays it up. Oh, just barely overthrows him, but he got behind the defense there. Pace is able to get behind him, and ball is a little bit overthrown, about 3 yards overthrown. To be 2nd and 10 for the Hurricanes. Ball sits on about the, looks like 38-yard line. Gave it a shot there, the Hurricanes did. Hurricanes get up to the line of scrimmage. Dimitri at fullback. Give it to him up the middle, and he's going to gain about 4 on the play. Hard run again there by Dimitri. Be 3rd down. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning in, watching tonight. Hope you're having a great Friday night. I hadn't seen any scores from around the South Mobile County or Mobile County. We'll see if we can't get some for you here in a little bit. Isaiah decides to keep it. Jukes and John, man, he's hard to bring down. Good run there by Isaiah. And here we are. That's about a big gain there. Ball's going to be up about the 14-yard line for a Hurricane 1st down. So the offense is going to run through him. Here comes Justice Carter in for Carlito Davis. See what the Hurricanes can get together. It'd be nice for them to get in the end zone here. Pushing forward, Hurricanes. Ball on the 10-yard line, 2nd down. 2nd about 6 for the Hurricanes. Great Hall of Fame night here. Before the game, we had all them guys down there. It was the first team we had here at Bryant High School. Got beaten in semis. Went 12-1. Lost to Viger here at home. Oh, what a night that was. It was so many people here. But that team went about 7 games without being scored on. I'll never forget. Murphy scored on them the first time with a double pass. Had to run a trick play there. Terry Curtis was the head coach at Murphy then. We had guys like John Sweat here tonight. I think John Sweat had 7 block punts in his career in just that one season here at Bryant. Brandon Johnson, who went on to play at Auburn in the Senior Bowl as well. Dwayne Lavelle, Southern Miss signee. Antoine Odom, University of Mobile, went on to play in the NFL with the Bengals and Tennessee Titans. It'll be 4th and about 2 here for the Hurricanes. Eugene Lawson, Ted Beal. Lynn Thompson, Gerald Thompson, those are running back and quarterback there for the Hurricanes. Just some great athletes in that bunch. Travis Hyde, offensive lineman. We really appreciate all of them guys. And I know I'm missing some that was here. Braylon. There was a lot of them out there. We got some pictures. Thought he could cut it back in. Ends up tackled for no gain on the play, and the Hurricanes will turn the ball over on downs. It was 4th and 2 there. Isaiah tried to fake, get to the left side, get around him. Kind of stutter step. I guess he thought about cutting him back inside. It wasn't there, so he ends up getting tackled. Just a great group of guys there that we had here tonight. We talked about Jeremy Maddox. Gerald also was inducted tonight. He was our starting quarterback and went on to Sanford to play safety. Oh heck, let's see who else we had. Connor Kramer, he was not able to be here. He's in California, but his parents are here to accept on his behalf. Went on to play at New Mexico State. Fumble, 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 fumble. And we call it touchdown. Reggie must have had the ball. It was a fumble, Reggie, or actually it looks like maybe interception. I don't know if the ball hit the ground. It was hard for me to tell, and Reggie Mosley ends up picking it up and getting in the end zone before he fumbled, but he was already in the end zone. And that's going to be a Hurricane touchdown, man. That's awesome. Ron LaForce also played on that team in New Mexico State. And Ron had like 17 tackles against Arkansas, I do believe. Kind of hit a highlight of his college career. Shelby Thornton, who is not Thornton anymore. Shelby went and played softball in college, played 4 years, played just about every position on the infield. We talked about Daryl Bosarge. If you're an alumni of Bryant High School and you went on to play somewhere in college or signed a scholarship to go play at the next level, we do have a form that you can fill out that we can get you in kind of a list of people we have that went on to play. You know, this is 25 years at Bryant High School, and we'll have a 25-year celebration coming up real soon at one of our home games. But, you know, I've been here since the doors open, and I try to remember as many as I can. And sometimes they get lost, and we can't remember, especially some of the hit the goalpost and comes back off. He's not had a good night there kicking. Hurricanes end up scoring there on the interception. Maybe I don't know if that ball hit the ground or not. It's hard for me to tell from where I'm at, but we'll call it a fumble interception. We'll say it's both. Reggie Mosley goes into the end zone, and the Hurricanes score. Baker 28, Bryant Hurricane 6. And let's get a couple of our sponsors in. This is Southern Coast Nutrition. Not gonna lie, I got one today. Southern Coast Nutrition delivers to us here at Bryant High School on Fridays. Holly is alumni here at Bryant High School. Her and her husband ended up buying Southern Coast Nutrition a couple months back, and they've been real supportive of everything we do here at Bryant. They support our volleyball team. They support the I Network. So go by and see them. They're right down the road from Bryant High School. They stay open a little later on Fridays. So if you come to the ball game, you can swing by and get you something from Southern Coast Nutrition. Loaded teas, beauty drinks, protein bites. They have all kind of stuff there. Southern Ray Boutique, this is your iNetwork game day sponsor here, the Southern Ray Boutique. This is Tanya and Raven. They have children's clothes and women's clothes, accessories, Southern Sweetie t-shirts, Southern decor, all kind of blank items there for vinyl enthusiasts. They have a lot of Facebook Lives where they go in and they show you their items and they sell them, and you can buy them there online. They're located in Grand Bay. Onside kick. I know y'all can't see it. Ends up going out of bounds. Hurricanes do not recover. However, go check out Southern Ray Boutique. This is my mom and my sister, and they support all kinds of stuff. They help with food drives. They help with toy drives. They help with them and their people, their customers help put on a huge special education Christmas party that I put on. They're the main reasons I'm able to do it. They're huge supporters of Bryant High School, which they brought a bunch of canned goods up last year to help out our DECA and FCCLA when we was raising some for some needy families in our area. They've helped the Be Like Thomas project where we get some items for homeless veterans in our area. And they put in a lot in our community, heavily involved. So go by and check them out. Go to Facebook, check them out. purchase from them. All you ladies, they have some really, really cool items. I know my wife buys from her. Uh, I know some people in our front office does too. So we appreciate you, Southern Ray Boutique, our game day sponsor of the Network for this year. And we're gonna get back to action. We had the offsides ended up being called against the Hurricanes, so now the ball's set up at the 35-yard line. Hurricanes are getting ready to kick here. 12 seconds left on the clock. 10-9 on the play clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we had another penalty there. Thank you. One of our photo photographers coming up. Ashton. Test, test, 1, 2. Man, I was just talking. Sitting in the fourth quarter, I apologize for the sound there. We'll have to go back over some of our sponsors. We talked about Brandon Johnson, Sam Schott. Brandon Johnson there at Landscaping Services. Get in touch with them. He's an alumni of Bryant High School, big supporter. Coaches at our middle school, Alba Middle. They're going into the playoffs, so good to see Brandon and his guys working hard over there. Oh! Big Dwight Malone ends up bringing down the quarterback. Then we talked about revitalizing heating and air. He's my guy, Chance Emmel and his family, just a great group of people. But if I need someone dependable, I can trust. I know that's not going to try to raise the price on me. He's the guy I call for all of my AC heating needs. Then we talked about the Sam Schott Memorial Fantasy Football League. Sam was a guy in our area, alumni of Bryant High School, passed away not too long ago. And his buddies try to keep his memory alive there by doing the scholarship, or they have a scholarship fund there that's done by the Rices. They kind of head that up, and then of course you have the sponsorship here. Derek and Destry, Treehern, Odom, Charlton, some of those guys that's in the picture that we showed, just trying to keep his memory alive there, and I appreciate them. They have a big fantasy football league. I haven't been invited yet. I'm waiting on that invitation one day. And off the right side, little zone, and he's just cutting and weaving. Ends up getting a big gain there on the play, and Baker's threatening to score here. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball on about the 13-yard line. We'll get to a couple other ones. Again, some other things kind of going on here at Bryant High School. We talked about the 33-day challenge. We got homecoming coming up. Make sure you check out our social media pages to see all the dress-up days that we have, and make sure we're dressing in theme. We're gonna have a penalty there. We got a flag on the field. Not sure what it was. I don't know if it's a face mask. That's usually what you get around that area. Kind of people just reaching and grabbing. And that looks like what's going to be called. Showed our senior spotlight tonight. We showed our player to watch. And next is going to be the scholar athlete. We'll go ahead and get to that. Today's scholar athlete is Braden Lee. Braden's a multi-sport athlete here at Bryant High School. Plays the outfield for the Hurricanes baseball team. Ended up breaking his wrist against MGM, so he's out right now. But Braden's an excellent student in the classroom. Really a student of the game in both football and baseball. He's really going to be missed on the football field. Played corner for us, was in the secondary for defensive secondary. But this is Premier Collision, Scholar Athlete of the Game. We appreciate Premier Collision for sponsoring it. Pass interference. Looks like the ball's going to be placed on the 1. Be 1st and goal, ball on the 1-yard line there for the Baker Hornets. Just had a hard time tonight stopping the quarter there back there for Baker. They're sitting in the 4th quarter right now. 2-back gun here for Baker. I wouldn't see any reason why they wouldn't hand it off to him, and he ends up getting in. One of the better open field tackles we've seen tonight. However, he ends up getting in for a Baker touchdown. Let's see the extra point here.
Lady Hurricanes flag team's playing soon. Volleyball's finishing up their season. Basketball's right around the corner, and you'll see us do some of our basketball games here with the iNetwork. We'll get them going too. And the PAT is good. Be 35-6. Baker up over the Hurricanes right now. Go ahead and hit a couple more of our sponsorships. Blue Rents. This is Chris Taylor there. CC's Inflatables. Now it's Blue Rents. Still does the inflatables, does tents, games, chairs, tables, weddings, event supplies, concessions, and so much more. He's got his foam party still, where he's foaming the coast, man. That guy, he does a little bit of it all. He's an alumni here at Bryant High School, played football here, was a kicker for us. But Chris Taylor is a multi-year supporter of the iNetwork. Many things we have going here at Bryant High School, so we really appreciate him. There's his contact information. Go to bluerents.com and get Chris to come and supply you with all you need for your party or wedding. Got a few more before we round out tonight. We really appreciate all of our sponsors. Again, if you'd like to sponsor the iNetwork, all the money goes straight back into the kids and the supplies they need. SD cards, videos, man, it's so much that goes on during the course of the day. We have over 5 or 6 here. 5 or 6 here tonight that's helping out. From Ashton taking pictures to Gabe and Thomas, James up here helping out as well. We had a couple more girls out there taking pictures, so we really appreciate all them for chipping in and they're for taking their Friday and coming out and help, so they can put on this production here for you to watch from home, for us to be able to put some pictures online for our students and student athletes and parents to be able to go pull off. You'll see a lot of them on the iNetwork social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow all of the schools' Facebook, social media accounts. That's where a lot of our information gets put for you parents. Also, don't forget about storm coverage. Our magazine here, first magazine in Mobile County by a high school, is published all here in-house. You can get the digital copy. We send it out to all of our parents. It is on social media. We talked about our youth programs. We try to do a community thing each time. We talked to an athlete. We talked about Miss Hutto and her forensics class, how they do crime scene labs. But we did talk about some of the youth sports going on. We have football going on in the Bayou right now with the Seahawks. We have fall ball going on baseball-wise. We have soccer going on with the church league, their soccer group going on. We probably should have basketball league in the Bayou coming up soon. Just a lot going on. So we appreciate our kids going out and covering some of that stuff. Again, we put it out. It's all done in house. It's a branch of the iNetwork that we started last year, and we've kind of let our kids with the iNetwork and storm coverage work together to produce it. Trying to push our way to the first down. Got up to about the 31. There it is. It sits on the 31-yard line. About a yard short. Got some fresh jerseys coming in the ball game for Baker. Fourth and one. Man. It is short. Went for it on 4th and 1 and ended up being short. Baker's coming back out here. I don't know. Bryant's forced to take a timeout here. I don't think we have the right personnel on the field.
Bryant's going to take a quick
Not much time left here in the ball game. It's hard to see from my vantage point, but I know it's dwindling down here. Got 5:11. I appreciate you here in the box with me. 5:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Hurricanes are down 35-6. Trying to look and see if we can see some. Try to get some scores if I can for you. As we're looking here. Let's go ahead and hit real quick. We talked about this guy earlier, Dwayne Lavelle and family. Dwayne, Melissa, Palmer, Maddox, Preston, and Charlotte. I got them all, Dwayne. We appreciate your support of the I Network. He's an alumni of Bryant High School. So is his wife. And we really appreciate him. I talked to him. I went to a swim meet there at UMS, and he was there with his little one as a ball boy. Was out there with him, and we just kind of sit around and talked a little bit. He said, "Hey man, I still want to support y'all." So here he is supporting us again. We appreciate you. Got all of his kids and his wife on there. I know one time I think I missed one of them, and they were upset with him. So we'll make sure we got them all on. We appreciate you, Dwayne, and your family for being a supporter of the I Network. Thank you very much, sir. Looks like Spanish Fort is up right now on St. Paul's, which is big for them. These scores that I'm looking at are correct on Max Preps. My boy Raglan up on this is Coach Tidwell there at Raglan up on Victory Christian right now, 26-7. Now that shows only in the second quarter, so these could be a little bit behind. This is going to be a big loss there. Tackled by number 37 for the Hurricanes. UMS Wright, huge up on Alberta, it looks like. I know Terry Curtis and the UMS Wright Bulldogs have had some little trouble offensively scoring, so this is good to see them come out and score some points here early against the Alberta team there. I know they've been struggling just talking to some of their coaches and watching some of their film. So, Cottage Hill Christian is down right now, 42-13 is what it's showing against WSNL. WSNL is a pretty good ball team this year. They've been playing real hard. Just looking at some of their scores. Just trying to flip through and get you a couple more. Fourth down looks like for the Baker Hornets. White Plains, Alabama. Williamson down right now against a pretty good Go Shores team. They got a couple of D1 athletes on that team. Got a punt here. I was going to go out on about the 8-yard line. Hurricanes take over 1st and 10, ball on the 8-yard line. If my wife is watching or not, but I love you too. She's off on her little retreat, so I think she's getting ready to hit the sack there, and I'm still here at a ball game, so. Trying to look at some more scores. We'll get to one more sponsorship here for the I Network. Spain Park up 35-14, Tuscaloosa County. Big run there by Carlito, I believe that is. Maybe not. I can't tell. It looks like Number 10, that's Justice Carter. Saraland, huge. You talking about a good ball team. The Saraland ball team. Um, it's pretty stinking good. They are big over Blunt right now. Blunt's down this year. I'm telling you, I believe just watching MGM play, I believe they got they ended up getting some of Blunt's players this year. Um, they got a lot of some new faces over there that I hadn't seen in the past, and they're pretty good. MGM, that is. So right now, Saraland kept her feet there, kept on running. Justice Carter stays in bounds. The clock's still running. Hoover, much needed win for them. They're up big over Oak Mountain right now. Hoover struggled a little bit this year. Historically, a powerhouse in North Alabama. They're big. They're up big. MGM's up big over Davidson. Again, pretty good MGM squad. Their quarterback, he's the real deal. He's good now. So they're up over Davidson. We'll be facing Davidson in 2 weeks. I believe Foley won last night over Fairhope. I'm not sure what the score or the final was on that one. Overthrown there. We'll jump to our last guy tonight. This is Coastal Roofing and Exteriors. Man, this guy here at Coastal Roofing and Exteriors, I sent out some feeders out of nowhere. He contacts me and says, "Hey, Coach, I want to sponsor y'all. I like what you do." And I brought him in, showed him some things we were doing around here. He was highly impressed, and man, I was highly impressed with just listening to him about his business and how it's a family-run thing, and how he does things with his business. So, man, they do a little bit of it all. Free estimates and inspections, no money down financing available, siding, gutters, windows, all your exterior stuff, and roofs as well. So, check him out. He's a big supporter of the iNetwork now, and I think I got a guy that's going to support us for a while. So we really appreciate you over there at Coastal Roofing and Exteriors. First down for the Hurricanes, and they're trying to move the ball a little bit. They might be working on some things for the future. Enterprise up over Prattville, as it's showing. Justice breaks a few tackles here, is running the ball hard, runs it up to about the 46-yard line. Going time running down here for the Hurricanes. Again, you may not come back and win it. It's 35-6, and just a little bit of time left. But there is some things you can work on. It looks like Coach is trying to get them to hurry up, get the play in, and let's not quit. Let's keep on fighting here. So, trying to look at a few more scores for we end tonight. There he is, Isaiah. Hurricane Isaiah gets up to about the 31-yard line. He's going to spot it at the 32. That might have just been a guess, but good to see Hopeville. Hopeville is up right now over Jemison. Hopeful, man, that's a good group, a good coach over there, a good group of kids over there as well. Satsuma, Wilcox Central. I talked to Coach Steiner, one of their offensive coaches over there. Saw him last night and asked him how he felt about tonight's ball game. Said he felt real good for it. And right now he's right there up 38-12. They've had a pretty good season over there. Carlito, nice move there by Carlito. He's trying to stay on his feet. He's fighting to get more yardage. Looks like the ball is about the 10 to 11 yard line. BC Rain up right now. Close ball game with Centronelle. Centronelle, man, that team fights hard. If you let them stick around, they will beat you, and that's what happened here for us. Faith and Viger, neck and neck. I'm not sure. That's going to be the ball game. Faith and Viger, not sure how much time's left there, but they're real close. It's right now showing Faith 14, Viger 13, so we'll see there how that ends up. Hurricanes, story of the night was trying to get the quarterback down from Baker, and we knew that's what it was going to be. Coach did what he said offensively to kind of hold the ball, manage the ball offensively, try to manage the clock, and he did that. We weren't able to come away with some points, had the missed field goal, fumble, went forward on fourth down a few times and wasn't able to get it. But he did. That was what his game plan was offensively. Defensively, he said we got to contain the quarterback. We did not do a very good job tackling this week. And again, he's shifty. I'm gonna give him some credit. He's pretty good himself too. Had that there defensively, just wasn't able to stop him. However, 35-6, did see some good things. Was able to move the ball a little bit. Good to see Isaiah in the backfield. Isaiah ran the ball hard. I hope Bourne's good. And he comes on back. Hurricanes will be on the road next week. We'll be traveling to Foley to play, and then we'll be back home after that for homecoming. After that second week, so we got a little ways of homecoming. However, Hurricanes come up short, 35-6. I encourage all of you to come get in the stands this coming Tuesday as the Hurricanes flag football team, the 6-1 Hurricanes, take on the Baker Hornets here at Bryant High School in region play. If not, you can check it out on the iNetwork. Go to our social media pages, follow us, like us, do all that stuff on social media so you can get all the info, pictures, graphics, videos, everything we produce. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in tonight and watching. Hurricanes come up short tonight, but we'll be back to see you on Tuesday as the Lady Hurricanes flag football team will be here on the iNetwork. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.